Are you prepared for Within Scoop on the most recent Hollywood dramatization? Well, lock in light of the fact that we have the tea on Dave's Sanctuary, Kanye West, Jamie Foxx, and P. Diddy. In this hazardous video, we'll uncover stunning cases made by Kanye about the psychological well-being industry, Jamie's nerve-wracking fight with enslavement, and the supposed contribution of P. Diddy in Hollywood's scandalous party scene. And that is not everything. We'll likewise jump profound into Dave Chappelle's most recent debate and examine Jamie Foxx's hospitalization. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Celeb Live Station today. We have a few succulent reports on Kanye West and Jamie Foxx. It seems like these two stars share more for all intents and purpose than we at first suspected. Both have been exceptionally vocal about their battles with emotional well-being and habit. And presently they have another association that is correct. Dave Chappelle has entered the image, yet we should. First of all, revive our memory of late occasions. The web has been swirling with reports and hypotheses since Jamie Foxx was hospitalized because of an undisclosed health-related crisis. The occurrence has been a subject of conversation across all virtual entertainment stages, with individuals imparting their hypotheses and insights. Anyway, one specific talk has acquired significant consideration: the idea that Jamie Foxx's sickness was not a consequence of, not an after effect of regular causes, but instead a conscious endeavor to buckle Elohim. Curiously, Dave Chappelle has approached to reveal some insight into the circumstance, uncovering why the tip-top might have needed to hurt James. To disentangle this secret, how about we first investigate the occasions paving the way to Jimmy's hospitalization? As per TMZ, James was hurried to the clinic recently because of a health-related crisis. The circumstance was serious to such an extent that his relatives traveled to Atlanta, where he was shooting his impending film Back in Real Life, with Cameron Diaz's Jamie's condition was extreme, and he required critical clinical consideration. Anyway, sources have now guaranteed that James uncovered to the police, who supposedly visited him at the emergency clinic, that he was at serious risk, and that somebody was attempting to hurt him. Fans were left in shock and skepticism after Jamie Foxx's new unstable comments. One Twitter client composed, "Jamie Foxx let the police know that somebody is attempting to kill him. It's like these celebs have a clock on their lives. I accept him." This Revel connection has left many pondering who could be after him and why. Fortunately, Dave Chappelle has approached to reveal some insight into the circumstance. As per him, James' condition was not an after effect of normal causes, yet rather an arranged assault by dyspeptic elates violence. After him, Dave Chappelle is no more abnormal to uncovering the clouded side of Hollywood and has been vocal about the business evil practices. "I'm freely flagellating an organization." As a matter of fact, in a past meeting, Dave talked genuinely about the business vicious nature, comparing it to a beast that will gobble you up and dispose of you in the event that you don't conform to their requests. He likewise referenced Martin Lawrence, who had a stroke like James' circumstance. Dave cleverly related his discussion with Martin about his condition, where he answered, "I got the best rest I at any point got in my life." Fans, via online entertainment, are conjecturing that Jamie Foxx's health-related crisis might have been made by his resistance Illuminati contribution in Hollywood. A few fans have recommended that influential people inside the business might have looked to rebuff Foxx for facing their practices. As one client remarked, "This is a genuinely sound man that stays out the way they align these celebs, make them lose everything, remove their value, just so they submit." Dave Chappelle, in his new meeting, repeated these worries, bringing up that numerous big names have bafflingly vanished or experienced strokes in Hollywood. He traveled to Africa to get away from the control of the elites in the business. What's happening? For what reason is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? For what reason does Mariah Carey earn anything arrangement and take her garments off church? Accepts that something vile is occurring in the background that many individuals don't know about. He additionally proposed that the people who are really bold can stand in opposition to these practices, while others will essentially capitulate to them. don't feel better to be defective, openly gracious. Accept me, Dave Chappelle's grit and genuineness. Keep on astonishing his fans on tax they respect him for continuously uncovering the dull and coveted side of Hollywood. What isolates VIPs from their friends and family, and makes superstars from their friends and family, and makes deceptions of excitement gatherings and Cash's disclosures show that VIPs are simply conventional individuals, not super creatures in reality, might be considerably more troubled than what meets the eye. One fan communicated love and appreciation for Church's fortitude to stand in opposition to these evil practices. As one fan composed, "Get out whatever you need about Dave Church." Yet he just showed the hazier side to Hollywood, the side that keeps you from your loved ones. Out of 2006, Chappelle likewise stood up against Hollywood's endeavors to dispose of him. He uncovered that he has been in the business since he was 14 years of age, and that the business attempted to make him succumb to substance misuse and maneuver him toward taking insane drug. His disclosures have revealed insight into the more obscure parts of the business, and his dauntlessness in uncovering them has gained him the appreciation and reverence of his fans. During a meeting with Oprah Winfrey, Dave Chappelle dropped a few clues about the clouded side of media outlets, where big names who hold fast are either headed to frenzy or vanish bafflingly. He asserted that he could see through the deception and realized what was truly happening. Church referred to the case of Mariah Carey, who was marked as deranged subsequent to marking a $100 million arrangement, as proof of the business strategies. He said, "I've heard the narratives of what occurs, and I've seen these sorts of things work out before me. I mean, you see, before Mariah Carey made a $100 million arrangement. And after 90 days, she is likewise bafflingly insane. Fans couldn't resist the opportunity to draw matches between Sanctuary's cases and Kanye West's new charges against the business. The two specialists affirmed that the business attempts to persuade them that they are insane, dishonors them that they are insane, medications them up, and unilines them to claim their art endlessly." One fan commented, "It's insane that Dave and Kane have said similar definite story. 16 years separated. Kanye West has been causing disturbances in the business by uncovering its clouded side, and he has of late made a few stunning cases about being compelled to take cyclic meds. He blamed the business for placing lithium in the pills to control his brain and make him go off the deep end. They wrongly analyzed me, and when I asked how much lithium they needed to put me on it, took them 4 days to answer, since they were humiliated about the sum." In the meantime, Jamie Foxx has likewise battled with fixation before and has been exceptionally open about what it meant for his life. In a past meeting, he discussed how he could connect with Kanye West battles, having experienced a comparative encounter himself. And when he discussed the medications, the psychological medications, "I had an episode of that common, how his dependence gained out of influence. And if not for his companion's intercession, he could have lost his life." James said, "My companion remained with me at the emergency clinic, and afterward he returned me to the quarters. I feared the dim, and he would converse with me consistently and quiet me down. He saved my life."